Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Eye to Eye Live. This is our Disney Variety channel where we cover anything and everything Disney. And tonight is Disney Trivia. Kyle, use your words. Trivia night. My name is Kyle, and I am part one of the dynamic duo that is Eye to Eye Disney Through Our Eyes. And sadly, for most of our regulars, are like right now, where is Jessica? Why is it just you? I don't want to be here anymore if it's just going to be you. That's probably what you're saying tonight. But sadly, it is just me tonight. Jessica is busy. We have family in town, and she is being a good host and helping them and being with them at the moment while allowing me to be here with each of you tonight. So you're stuck with me tonight, and we'll see how it goes. Which means I'm pulling not double duty, but triple duty on trivia night tonight. Reading the questions, taking the points down, keeping track of what question we're on, reading your comments, everything in between. It's going to be a little bit challenging for me tonight, so I hope that you'll bear with me as we go throughout trivia night. Tonight's theme is From the Mind of Tim Burton. It's kind of an interesting theme that we haven't done before. Usually we keep it like in the spectrum of like just one topic, and this really is about Tim Burton, but we tried to pull from a lot of different things tonight. And I want to give a shout out to Daniel Halverson, who I already see is here as one of our Patreon members. Every once in a while we like to do something special for them, meaning anybody in there. And Daniel, we went to him for a trivia night theme this week since we didn't have anything particular that we wanted to do. So you can thank Daniel Halverson for this theme tonight, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, don't blame me, blame him. So there you go. From the Mind of Tim Burton. This is going to be anything but that Disney and Tim Burton have worked on together will be related to that. So let me go back a little bit and see who all is here. Pamela, Alex, I've already said hello to Daniel. Captain Akron I said hello to. And Avery, we got already the crew assembling here. I know Allie Rose and 8 are probably in the background ready to go as well. So thank you all for being here tonight and bearing with just me tonight. By the way, if you have not done so, please do make sure you smash the like button. Our goal is always to reach 15 live viewers each live stream. You know, one time we got up to like 25, almost 30, I think. It's been a while since we've been there, but we try to make our goal 15. So if you can help us out by smashing that the like button, it does help spread the word on the stream, and it does help push it out to other viewers out there that might want to participate. And I know it's like, well, that's more competition, Kyle, but you know, it makes it a little bit more fun for me. Daniel, I think this is a great topic. So, but we'll see if everybody else thinks that. Well, you know, they're probably like, well, really, I guess they could still blame me because I came up with the questions. You just came up with the topic tonight. But that is for you, sir, being such a great Patreon. We really appreciate your patronage of our content. So that's what we wanted to help you. Give you a little something special tonight. Let's see who else. Shelby and Austin here. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Yeah, well, if you think about Tim Burton, it's pretty interesting. Like, just that's the perfect way to describe him. He's not too freaky, but he's also a little bit too weird. He's just interesting, an interesting cat. And sometimes, you know, we'll see what happens. Pamela, I think you're gonna rock it tonight. How about this? Let's all take a vote since Jessica's not here to take a vote. How many do we think Pamela's going to get right tonight? And that means score the points on everybody. I'm going to say she gets 5 tonight. 5 is my vote for her. I believe in you, Pamela. You're going to do it. How have you been too? You're talking to them over there. But anyway, so, you know, that's going to be the deal tonight. We're going to work our way through all this. Just bear with me a little bit. Tonight. By the way, here, I'd like a quick poll of the room. What is your favorite Disney Tim Burton film? There's not a lot of them out there, but there are some pretty memorable ones. Like, if you have a favorite one, what would it be? I think there's one that everybody kind of goes to and thinks about. And, you know, there's a couple of others as well, but I'm actually not a fan of the one that probably everybody else is going to say. Alex says 5. Daniel's throwing shade, saying 2. Those 2 are added again with their competitiveness. Look at it going on right there. Avery says 7. There we go. I think, Pamela, it looks like everybody besides Daniel believes in you, and we'll even it out at 6 since he said 7. I said 5. Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not a bad movie. It's just interesting. We have a review up by that we did a long time ago. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. But yeah, it's up there for you guys if you want to check it out. Setting the bar low. Oh, and I like how Pamela said NBC. I was like, what does a major news network have to do with this Nightmare Before Christmas? I got it. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Shelby and Austin are still playing in their wedding. You're going to have to keep us updated on that and let us know how it's going, because obviously very exciting times for you, even during a little bit of a crazy type of thing. I think my favorite besides Nightmare is Corpse Bride. I would say something to that, but it might reveal questions, so I'm not going to really say that. Well, I guess I did ask what's your favorite Tim Burton film, not Disney film. So I guess you could say that. All right, well, let me do this. I think the majority of people are already here. We're at 12 watching live. Again, if you haven't, smash the like button. Goal is to hit 15 live viewers tonight, and we are very close to that very early to the show. I'm going to go through a couple of things here tonight, as I always do, pregame announcements, rules for those of you that might be new that are watching live or on the replay, and then we'll get started tonight, and I'll try not to mess things up too bad tonight, being all by my lonesome, all by myself. All right, anyway. All right, let's go through our pre-game announcements. And as always, we just touch on these things real quick, and then we'll come back to them at the end. But there are ways to help support our channel. These are a couple of the ways listed here. Speaking of one of those ways, we also have a TeePublic sale going on. You might be able to get yourself some cool merch. Talk about that at the end. And our Facebook group, Disney Through Your Eyes. Not our eyes, through your eyes. It's your place to hang out. We'll talk about that at the end. Let's talk about them rules. There are 20 individual questions in Trivia Night. The first 10 questions are the pre-announced theme. The theme tonight is From the Mind of Tim Burton. Obviously going to be Disney Tim Burton theme because this is a Disney Trivia Night. The first 3 correct answers score the points. There's a time limit used if, well, you normally say it's me and Jessica, but if I deem it necessary, because I control the power tonight. Here's a couple of tips to help you keep in mind if you are having some, experiences tonight that maybe you're like not making it not as fun, if you feel like you're behind or you felt like your question came in or your answer came in first. Just keep these things in mind. It has to do a lot with the internet, all other kind of weird technological things. So just some things to help make your experience better. Now let's look at our leaderboard. Up at the top, Avery has started to gain a little bit of momentum away from 8 at the top with 2 wins in a row. Y'all have to make sure you don't let him get 3 in a row. I'm just kidding, Avery. I'm always rooting for the streaks, but I do like a little bit of a competition as well, and see if anybody can knock you off your pedal stool for 2 weeks in a row. The top 20 as well are revealed here, and Shelby and Austin, there you guys are. So you guys can potentially move up quite a bit tonight, especially if you win tonight. I believe in you guys. You can do it. You can do it. So if you're wondering if you're not on that leaderboard and you want to be there, here's how you do it. There are points you can earn towards that in each and every game, 3 possible to be specific. A participation point, just answering a question, a correct answer. If you score a point tonight during the game, you get a point towards that leaderboard. That's a little bit confusing. And if you're the game winner, you get that final point. We'll keep track of it over 4 months. Top 10 or so will be posted after each game. That's the rules. That's pregame announcements. I think we are ready to go. Let me catch up in chat real quick. Remember the cartoon Beetlejuice? I remember that cartoon. I used to watch it all the time on Nickelodeon, I think it was on. It was really weird. I mean, Beetlejuice is just strange in and of itself. But anyway. All right, well, let's get started tonight. We'll get things going here with question number 1. JM, what's going on, my man? Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. 13 watching live. So close to that 15. In which Tim Burton movie will you see the character V.A. Vandevere? See, I was just sitting here thinking Jessica was going to read the question, but she's not here. In which Tim Burton movie will you see the character V.A. Vandevere? This is going to be the tough part. I got to keep track of everybody's answers as well. Was it Cartoon Network, Pamela? I didn't remember. I thought it was Nickelodeon. There's all the people I know and love. There we go. The first 3 are in. Allie Rose, 8, and Avery get it. Dumbo. Allie Rose, 8, and Avery are on the board with points scored. Okay. Got you guys down. And then, of course, let me make sure I got everybody else input tonight for participating that already have Captain. Oh, Disney Time's in the house. What's going on, Disney Time? We haven't seen you in forever. We've missed you. Everybody say hello to Disney Time again. Glad you're back here, buddy. Dumbo was the correct answer. Just making sure I get everybody input here on the thing, because I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, here we go. We'll go question number 2 tonight. Which of Tim Burton's stories were adapted as a film and a short story? Which of Tim Burton's stories were adapted as a film and a short story? Gotta go into your Tim Burton and Disney knowledge for that, because they're both Disney films, or Disney productions, I guess is what you would call it. Who gets it first? Frankie and Weenie is the correct answer. The first 3 to get it were Alex, Avery, and Daniel on the board. There's Shelby and Austin. Make sure I get everybody in here. Those were the first 3. And Frank and Weenie. Frank and Weenie. It's such a weird name. We got a good crew assembled here tonight. Good job, guys. Thanks for being here. Question 3 coming up. What is the name of the sequel to Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland? What is the name of the sequel to Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland? Daniel said, fun fact, there's a fan theory that Frank and Weenie, Corpse Bride, and Nightmare Before Christmas. I've always thought that myself, to be honest with you. I mean, because it's the same style animation. It's always the same style of, oh, that would have been a good, that's not a trivia question. I should ask what type of animation are all of those stop motion. If you haven't watched Prop Culture, you need to. It's really insightful. Let's see. We got it. Through the Looking Glass. Alice, Through the Looking Glass. Grass? What are you talking about, Kyle? Allie Rose 8 and Alex got it first. Allie Rose 8 and Alex. Man, this is close. Already at the beginning here. Oh, Disney Time was so close on that one. Shelby and Austin say, I've been watching a lot of Disney Plus lately. Both pop up every time. Yeah, I highly recommend Prop Culture. It'll give you a good insight to some of these classic films that we have come to know and love. Yep, everybody got that, or everybody had the right answer, just those 3 got it first. All right, we'll keep moving right along. Question 4. What Disney park has a Nightmare Before Christmas overlay for a ride? What Disney park has a Nightmare Before Christmas overlay for one of its rides? I think a lot of you know this one. Shouldn't be too difficult. Which Disney park? Which Disney park? Let's see who gets it in first. I would really actually love to see this one. There it is. Disneyland. Avery, Alex, and Daniel are in first. Captain Akron was so close. Avery, Alex, and Daniel. That seems like it's going to be a new squad at some point. The squad. Disney Time said Tokyo Disneyland and Disneyland. Now, if that is true, can anybody confirm that? Because I was under the impression that actually did not occur anymore. So if anybody can confirm that, I would honor that for Disney Time, since it is a technicality. Avery says it's the best overlay at any Disney park. Now, have you seen it, Avery? Have you actually ridden? Have you taken a ride? That would be correct grammar. On Haunted Mansion when it was overlaid as that. I need to quit knocking this microphone. I know it's, guys, I told you this thing is like falling apart here tonight. Without Jessica, this whole thing is falling apart. Shelby Austin said, I wish they would do it in Orlando. Yeah, I really do. Okay, Avery confirms Tokyo. So Disney Time, I'm giving you a retroactive point because, I mean, if I've been proven wrong, then I gotta honor the point. All right, here we go. Question 5, I think we're on. Yes. Who played the Mad Hatter in a Tim Burton film? Who played the Mad Hatter in a Tim Burton film? It's a very common person. Who played the Mad Hatter in a Tim Burton film? Dun, 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 dun. Pamela, you know, I've had practice at catching that, sadly. It's a light fixture that y'all can't see, but it almost came down. Johnny Depp is the correct answer. Allie Rose, 8, and Alex got it first. Allie Rose, 8. Man, this is close. This is really close. Everybody knew it, though. Johnny Depp. It's hard to... how about the quick poll of the room? I love quick polls, by the way. This is what happened when Jessica's not here. I take quick polls. What's your favorite Disney film that Johnny Depp has been in? Or favorite character that he's played? Because he's done a lot of them. I think there's one that's really hard to beat. Daniel, Captain Jack Sparrow already wrote it. Cotton Jack, where's all the rum gone? Why is all the rum always gone? Question 6 we are on. And by the way, we are at 14 live watching right now. If you haven't smashed that like button, we were going to hit our goal of 15 if it looks like tonight. Question 6 here. I was assuming Jessica was going to read it. What Roald Dahl book was made into a movie by Tim Burton? What Roald Dahl book was made into a movie by Tim Burton? What Roald Dahl? That's such a hard name to say. It's a good book, too. It's a really good book. I agree. I think Jack Sparrow is his best character, like, of all time. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, she said. Allie Rose said. All right. Is Roald Dahl, Charlie? No. Oh, do we have a controversy here? I might have to confirm something real quick. Okay. So the answer I was looking for was James and the Giant Peach, and I may have forgotten that Roald Dahl. Here, I see. This is what happens, Kyle, when you don't do your research. I am confirming Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Book. Who wrote it? Was it Roald Dahl? It absolutely was. Oh, this is what happens. I should have wrote which two. That would have been the hard question. All right, so I'll honor either of those. Which ones came in first? I was looking for James and the Giant Peach because it was a Disney film. But we'll honor those. First ones to get one of those were Allie Rose, Alex, and 8. Allie Rose, Alex, and 8. Very good. Charlie the Chocolate Factory and James and the Giant Peach. I actually loved James and the Giant Peach. Yeah, he did too. So since I technically didn't specify which Disney, I should have wrote that. That would have fixed the... Which Disney film did he make off of a Roald Dahl book? That would have fixed the question there. This is why words are important, guys, and that's why I try to always be very, very specific with my words. And I failed tonight. We all have our flaws, though, right? Question 7. Mine is grammar. What Fox and the Hound character did Tim Burton animate? Yes, he was an animator, believe it or not. What Fox and the Hound character did Tim Burton animate? I did not know that he was an animator. I mean, he's animated in his ability to create things. This will be, I think this one will be a tough one. I hope it is. I try to throw in a few toughies every once in a while, but of course here, you know. All right, I think some answers are coming in. A lot of answers here. Let's see. Dun, dun. I have seen the correct answer. We're waiting for... There we go. We got all 3. Vixie is the correct answer, which was Todd's lady friend in it. So Avery, Captain Akron, and looks like 8 got it first. Avery, Captain Akron, and Mr. 8 got it first. Very good. Vixie is who he animated. Vixie. Question 8 for 8. How many holiday doorways did Jack Skellington find in his movie? How many holiday doors did Jack Skellington find in his movie? Hey, Benjamin, nice to see you. No, you are not too late. We are just only about halfway through, but you might as well start participating now. We've missed you. I'm glad to see. We've seen a couple of people we haven't seen in a while. And thank you for hitting that like button. Really appreciate it. How many holiday doors did Jack Skellington see? Did we get it? No, I've seen the correct answer. There we go. I've got them all. 7 is the correct answer. 7 holiday doors. The first ones to get that were Allie Rose, Alex, and Disney Time. Alex, Allie Rose. Very good. We got a competitive game tonight. So 7 holiday doors were witnessed, and he chose to go through Christmas. Does anybody else in the room want to actually see the other movies where he goes to the different holidays? I mean, think about it. Think about him bringing the Halloween version of St. Patrick's Day or 4th of July. I think it would be very funny to do those things, or at least do shorts of them, because I think it would be could be easier done as a short. But yeah, let me write Benjamin down in here so I don't forget him for his participation point. Benjamin, nice to see you, buddy. All right, question 9. And by the way, Jessica's not here tonight, so I'm having to do everything. Benjamin, if you hadn't noticed. Number 9. Tim Burton helped create the Horned King. In what movie does he appear? Tim Burton helped create the Horned King. In what movie does he appear? Alex says no, he doesn't want to see those movies. Pamela does. Daniel does. I think they should try to do at least one. I want to see like St. Patrick's Day, The Nightmare Before St. Patrick's Day. That would be hilarious. There we go. The Black Cauldron is the correct answer. 8. Allie Rose and Alex got it in first. Let me back up. Pamela, we were so close. 8. Allie Rose and Alex. Might be a new squad forming tonight. I'm telling you, these people are good. Question 10. This is your last theme question tonight on Tim Burton, from the mind of Tim Burton. Here we go. What was the name of the Tim Burton inspired theme park in the live action Dumbo? It was probably the most Tim Burton thing about that entire movie was this theme park. What was the name of the Tim Burton inspired theme park in the live action Dumbo? See, Disney Time, I found a lot of people that like the Black Cauldron, so it's nice to hear from someone that actually does. Side note, Daniel says, Horn King, worst Disney villain death, only topped by Sean, you, and Mulan. I have to admit, I have not actually watched that villain death yet, so I need to do that. Ooh, Daniel coming out hot with an answer. We'll see if it's right soon. Let's see. Dreamland is the correct answer. 8. Allie Rose and Avery. 8. Allie Rose and Avery. Very good. Very good. Very nice. Dreamland was the correct answer. All right, so that's all the themed questions tonight. We're moving on to the random Disney trivia. This is anything Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar within that spectrum. So here we go. Question 11. What 2 Walt Disney World resorts offer their own version of the Food and Wine Festival each year? Except this year, obviously. Everything's ruined this year. What 2 Walt Disney World resorts offer their own version of the Food and Wine Festival each year? Never actually stepped foot inside these, but I kind of want to be honest with you. I want to go check them out. What 2? Jeffrey Revindez? Nice to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're here. Let's see. I got to take this off the screen. Here we go. Swan and Dolphin is the correct answer. Allie Rose, Avery, and 8 got it first. Allie Rose, 8, and Avery. Man, there's a match going on for this. Swan and Dolphin. Somebody said Cali Adventure. That's why I said Walt Disney World. Words matter. Question 12? Yes. What Disney movie was just moved to the release date of Christmas Day? Oh, I guess I could put that back up one more time for you guys. Here I am doing it. Avery says do it. They have great options like Shula's. I've heard Shula's is really good. I just want to go walk around at least everything. Question 12. What Disney movie was just moved to release date of Christmas Day? Like today or yesterday or 2 days ago it happened. Which one was it? That's right. Soul it is. Alex, Avery, and 8 got it first. Avery and 8 got it first. Soul. I'm very excited for Soul. I'm very sad we won't get to see it in theaters. Jessica and I just did a trailer reaction. If you haven't checked it out, we posted it last night. But I'm happy we're getting it because it was one I was really looking forward to this year. And you know Pixar is going to bring the feels. By the way, in that trailer reaction, I have a theory about how it's going to end. And I don't want to because I could be onto something. It could be a little bit spoilery. But go watch it if you haven't and tell me if you agree with my theory about how that's going to go down. Because I really think it's going to. Benjamin says, I have a slightly big delay if you're wondering why I'm not doing as good as I was. Hey, sometimes it's just the competition though, man. But hey, if you feel like you're behind, make sure you refresh or try something or go to a different Wi-Fi or data or whatever you're using on your phone tonight. Sometimes that helps. It can get a little bit frustrating sometimes when the whole technology angle is trying to be figured out tonight. All right, question 13. Whoops. In what Marvel movie does Matt Damon have a role? It's not super tough, but it's you got to know your Marvel movies. In what Marvel movie does Matt Damon have a role? Captain Akron, I was noticing that about you, and what I noticed too is like the live watching meter it literally keeps going way down and all of a sudden all the way back up. So I think there's a lot of internet issues all the way around, and I hope it's nothing on my end. But most people seem to be coming through, so I'm assuming we're good. What movie? Matt Damon. There we go. Thor Ragnarok is the correct answer. Kyle, get yourself on the screen here. The first 3 to get that into me were Alex and Avery and Daniel. Alex, Avery, and Daniel. So the funny thing about that is a lot of people put Dark World. I could see that was the first one that popped in your head why it was. Because he was actually imitating a scene from Dark World in Ragnarok. So I could see why your mind went there. And I probably would have done the exact same thing tonight. All right, here we go. I don't know my Marvel movies. Hey, that's why I don't throw... every once in a while we'll do a Marvel trivia, but that's why you should be here so you can learn stuff about it. And I try to not make them too hard, but that one's like a really fun little trivia bit that I love to throw in there. It's like the one Disney thing that Matt Damon has done, so that's why I love to remind people of that. All right, question 14. What 2 Disney films, I need them in the same answer. What 2 Disney films has Michelle Trachtenberg starred in? Story time after this. What 2 Disney films has Michelle Trachtenberg starred in? She really came onto the scene during, obviously my adolescent years and then just died off like a lot of them do. That sounds morbid. Did not come back into the limelight is a better way of saying that. He played Loki because he previously played Loki in the Kevin Smith film Dogma. True. That was a good little callback for him. Which 2 films has Michelle Trachtenberg starred in? The 2 Disney films that Michelle Trachtenberg... Well played. I give bonus points. I should give that Disney... Benjamin gets my 1 bonus point tonight. That made me laugh. All right, here we go. I think we've got it. Yes, Ice Princess and Inspector Gadget. So the first three to get that were Avery, 8, and Pamela. Very good. Avery, 8, Pamela. Man, guys, at the top tonight, it is top. There's a battle going on for who's going to win this thing. Don't y'all, any of y'all, give up. It's pretty good. All right, so if you weren't here last week, you missed one. Jessica, my lovely wife, has had so many great moments here on any of our videos or live streams. She just had a blonde moment. If you missed it, and I'm going to butcher it, you need to go back and watch last week's trivia night if you haven't. I think it's Daniel even, I think in the comics wrote it, the timestamp, like 32 minutes or something. I asked her something to the effect of what's the greatest Disney hockey film, and I thought she was going to say Miracle. She said Ice Princess. Ice Princess is about figure skating, not hockey. And she lost it. So if you haven't watched that, it is hilarious. You should definitely go back and check that out. All right, question 15. Wow, already at 15. Who did Walt Disney World try to introduce as the mascot of Epcot's World Showcase in 2010? Who did Walt Disney World try to introduce as the mascot of Epcot's World Showcase in 2010? Captain Akron says the Mighty Ducks. I gotta go with Miracle, my friend. It is by far the better film. I know Mighty Ducks is nostalgia, but I'm telling you, Miracle is where it's at. Nice print. Hey, at Shelby and Austin, y'all knew something. Who knows the answer? Who was the mascot of World Showcase in 2010? Or who did they try to make the mascot? It's kind of died off since then. There we go. Duffy is the correct answer. Man, everybody knew the answer, and everybody almost got it. Captain Akron, Alex, and Daniel. Alex. And where's Captain Akron? There you are, sir. Very good. That Duffy was... they tried to shoehorn him in there. They were going to have like dual mascots. Figment, Duffy. Figment, Duffy. Didn't work. The fact that Figment has survived is a miracle in and of itself. Daniel, you're my man for loving Miracle. Everybody says, Alex says it's great. Miracle is my jam. It is. I love a good sports movie that just right here every time. Best baseball movie though? It's not. No, it's not. The best baseball movie is The Rookie, and it's a Disney film. Or no. Angels in the Outfield. That is the best, and that is a Disney film too. But those together, so good. Get you in the feels every time. I love Angels in the Outfield. Benjamin, I agree. Figment is awesome. Jessica hates him, and that's why we shun her on a regular basis here. Question 16. What movie is the short Riley's First Date associated with? What movie is the short Riley's First Date associated with? It's basically like a sequel to it. Figment is the bomb, guys. Am I right? We need to ridicule Jessica next time here. Field of Dreams. Look, you're naming all these great sports movies, Daniel, but Angels in the Outfield. Rudy is the best sports movie of all time. Don't come at me. Inside Out is the correct answer. Allie Rose, Alex, and 8. Allie Rose, Alex, and 8. Very good. Inside Out is the correct answer. Y'all all knew it. Very good. All right, question 17. Who is the founder of the Disney Archives? This one might be a little tough. Be surprised. Who was the founder of the Disney Archives? It's a very generic name. There's no crying in baseball. Is that a good enough thing? I guess we could vicariously count that as a Disney movie because Tom Hanks is synonymous with Disney movies at this point. Who was the founder of the Disney Archives? Dave Smith, very good. 8, Avery and Allie. What a game. This is gonna go down the wire here. Dave Smith, the person that founded it. True, touche. It only worked once, Benjamin. Everybody gets one. That was your one. Question 18. What physical feature are the Star Wars species called Twi'lek most known for? You can be a little descriptive in what you say, but I mean, you really only need like 2 words to describe it, if that. But as long as I know what you're talking about. But what physical feature are the Star Wars species called Twi'lek most known for? Think about what they look like and think what I might be thinking of here. See who gets it here. There we go. Head tails is the correct answer. Ooh, I think somebody might be trying to pull away now. Allie Rose 8 and Avery. Ooh, let me do this. Allie Rose 8 and Avery. Whoo! What a game! What a game! See, that's the fun part here is y'all are probably keeping track of your points for the most part, but like here watching this go down, it's pretty intense. I can't picture. So if you think about the Twi'lek species, okay, think about the girls with they like what's her name? Something Syndulla. She's on Rebel. She's green, and she's got the head tails that go behind her. The males, I think they have one that kind of wraps around their shoulder. The Jabba the Hutt's aide is a Twi'lek. Bib Fortunata is a Twi'lek. Heads tails though is the ones. I like the Ewoks. Well, hey, at least you knew a species from Star Wars. They are good though. Hard not to love. Question 18. Oh, we did that one already. Sorry, did I skip one? I don't think I did. Did not. Question 19. In feet, how deep is the lake where Walt Disney World's Fantasmic is performed? Don't hurt yourself too hard on this one, though. In feet, how deep is the lake where Walt Disney World Fantasmic is performed? How deep is it? Ooh, oh, them. I remember them now. I didn't know what they were called. Yeah, Twi'lek is what they're called. Ooh, we're going to get a lot of answers here. I'm looking for one specific answer. There's a bit of trivia. Ooh, I might have some people that know something that I don't, because what I've been told is that it's a solid whole number. I'll go back if we don't see it though. Some of y'all were close, but I've been told that it's only rounded to one whole number. So I'm gonna go with that. I have a couple sources backing that up. Deep enough. That's right, deep enough. Very true, very true. I've seen one correct answer, the one that I'm looking for here. I'm just waiting to see if anybody else do. We'll set a time limit of about 15 more seconds, but I saw a couple of y'all dance around. Can't count that one, Benjamin. I can't count that one. You got to go with one answer here. All right, another like 10 seconds, and we'll wrap this one up. I think everybody's going to be kind of bouncing around it a bunch. All right, I think that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And some of your answers may come in after the fact because remember there's a delay. But I only saw one right answer. That is 1 foot. Disney time got it. Now, I will say those of you that got 1.5, it really wouldn't. The points would be like negligible at this point in the race. But most of the things all of the things that I saw said it was 1 foot exactly. Benjamin, you wrote every number in there, so technically I can't give you that one. But 1 is the correct answer. And I'm just going back to confirm and make sure I didn't miss anybody because I do want to be fair. Disney time I know did get it. Back it way up. Way up. Yep. Okay. 1 is the correct answer. Allie Rose saying emphatically it's 1.5. I think I'm gonna have to, and Avery is saying it as well. I'm gonna just say this: I had several negligible points or not. You're still wrong. Well, not to. Hey, how about this? Not to take a shot at Disney time or anything, but Disney time doesn't have as many points as the leaders right now. So I'm gonna just give it. We're gonna call that one an even or a throwaway. Not a throwaway, but Disney time is gonna get the points for giving me the answer I was looking for. So sorry, I'm never wrong. I'm just letting you be right. Hey, I'll take it as long as you let me be right. I can take it. All right, this is your final question tonight. It is a tight race at the top. Well, somewhat of a tight race. It could get interesting at the very end here. So here we go. Question 20, your final trivia question and random trivia question tonight. In what MCU movie do we meet the villain Aldrich Killian? In what Disney film do we meet the Aldrich villain? Wow, Kyle, get your words out. In what movie do we meet the villain Aldrich Killian? Who knows the answer? Who knows the answer? Eight's throwing shade over there. There it is, I think. Yeah, I'll give it to him. Iron Man 3 is the correct answer. Daniel, Benjamin, and Avery got it in first. And Mr. Avery. All right, that's it. All right, now, y'all going to have to give me just a second here to tally up all the points. The Lion King 1.5. It's not going to let it go. How about this? What question do I want to ask you? I just want y'all to talk amongst yourself for just a second. How about this? Your favorite MCU movie that Iron Man is in. What is your favorite Iron Man appearance movie in the MCU? Go now. Let me tally these points up and we'll be right back with you guys. Wish I had like the music to play right now, but I don't. Okay. All right, we got it. And we have our winner. We almost had a tie tonight. I mean, this was literally back and forth. Yes, Pamela, you did. You did get one. All right, here we go. Let's see what everybody else is saying. Guardians of GAG? Is that supposed to be Guardians of the Galaxy or something? Endgame, Iron Man 1, and Civil War. If you had to pick one, though, Allie, only one, which one would it be? Endgame for sure, Civil War, Iron Man. Man, we were across the... I thought there'd be a consensus. I mean, Endgame's getting a lot of answers, but I agree. Civil War is a great one. For me, it'd probably be Civil War. Either that or Infinity War, too. I like him in that one as well. The MCU peaked with its first movie, Iron Man 1. Don't at me. Ooh, 8's throwing out lots of shade tonight to me and everybody. Anyway, all right, here we go. Here is the points tonight for In the Mind of Tim Burton theme night. Start from the bottom to the top with 1 point tonight. Pamela with 2 points. Benjamin Reynolds and Captain Akron 27. With 3 points, Disney Time. With 5 points, Daniel Halpern. With 11 points, tied for third. This was close. Allie Rose and Alex. You guys, Alex, I thought you had this one won, but 2 people came on strong, especially at the end. In second place with 12 points, Avery the Cuban American, and that makes our winner tonight 8 with 13 points tonight. A round of applause for everybody around here. Avery came this close to making it 3 in a row, but 8 has made it interesting on the leaderboard. Once again, he'll gain a point closer back to Avery. So congratulations to 8. Even though he gave me so much grief for that question, he still won tonight. I probably could deduct a point if I wanted to, but I won't because I'm not mean. But guys, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. We really appreciate it. Let me go through. I didn't do this at the end, so let me just do it real quick. If you're looking for ways to help support our channel, there are a couple ways you can do that. Obviously, watching the videos, and when you're here as well, there's the opportunity to do the super chats and things like that. We do have a Patreon campaign. Big shout out to Daniel and Pamela being part of that, and y'all are a big help in helping produce this content. PayPal donations and a TeePublic store. Speaking of the TeePublic store, there is a 35% off sale right now where you can support us and independent artists and get yourself some Disney merch. You can get more than just t-shirts there too, but there are t-shirt sales going on right now. And if you haven't, please do come join our Facebook group. We would love to see some of your smiling faces there, chatting it up, having a great time, and just being part of our little family within the Disney family. Guys, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. Great game by everybody. It looks like everybody was good sports about it. I mean, you always are. But thank y'all for dealing with me tonight, trying to manage this, lights falling everywhere. Jessica will be back next week as we tackle another Disney trivia night. As always, Patreon folks, remember, you get the theme a little bit earlier than everybody else on Wednesday, so you can start studying up the night before. That's all I have for you in this edition of Eye to Eye. Until we assemble again, may the Force be with you, and I'll see you real soon.